Hey everybody, Riffraff here, back with another Fallout 76 camp build. So today we are just right near Flatwoods. So here's Flatwoods, and up here is Vault 76, and we are right along the river. So I was kind of scouting around for some place to build, and I came across this line of towers here. And this tower was actually right here next to a river, which was something I was kind of looking for because I've been wanting to build into these power line towers for a while now. So I built my settlement in here. So this is what we got here. So basically, I was kind of going for two things. I wanted the settlement to look like it was sort of haphazardly put together with no real plan, and they just kind of built onto it and built onto it. And then the other thing I wanted to go for was to make it look like the tower was actually supporting a lot of the structure. So I think I achieved that pretty well. So let's have a look at it, see what we got going on here. So one thing I did, I actually placed my camp here twice. So I put it once on the ground and then built some stairs going up to that railing there, and then got up on the railing and placed my camp a second time right there on the railing. So that allowed me to go 4 stories up from that railing and 4 stories down from that railing, um, and gave me a lot more build area. So down here on the ground we've got our crops, and then over here is a water purifier. You can actually put several in here. You can put them right all along the river there if you do build here. One bad thing about building here, though, is there is a workshop right over there, and whenever they get a defend the workshop event, the enemies will spawn right here and just go straight for your base instead of running into the workshop. So you end up helping everybody defend that workshop. What I was doing is I would just walk over down the road a little ways there till I was part of the event, and then at least I got some rewards for it. Anyway, so this is the entryway here. Um, One thing I found out about these decontamination arches in this build is that there are another thing that can only be placed on foundations or the ground. You can't put them on an upper story floor, so they will not go up in a build. Now, once we get the vending machines, this is where I would put them. Of course, I'll be moved to another location by then, but that's what that area would be for. All right. So the first little area you come into here is just like I said, kind of a security entrance area, where you can keep people, check them out before you let them in your base. And this is the entrance into the actual base. And what we've got right in here is the workshop. Again, it's pretty sparse, but you know, that's because of the budget. Basically, I saved most of my decorating budget for the area, my living area. And then here we've got the generator room. Nothing in here but the generator. And then all the power is distributed through this conduit here. And then this room over here is a guest room. So if you have people on your team or something, they can use this room to sleep, cook. And they've got the workshop right outside here. Also wandering people if they want to come in. And then back over here, just got a nice little balcony. So this is where I usually stand and shoot people, or shoot whatever's spawning for that event over there. Alright, and then upstairs we've got my little personal living area. So I got like a little office area here. And I got the Google clocks the other day. So this is my area. Back over here is my bed. And then out here we've got another little balcony. Nice view of the river, the forest over on the other side of the river. Alright, and then out here goes out to another outside area that leads to a strong room. So another thing I finally got was the powered doors. So basically you put a code in here and it'll open the door for a few seconds. And one thing about these doors, they only come in brick and wood. And what's weird about the brick ones is the keypad is on the inside wall and not the outside wall. So I used the wood one for this one. And then, oh, and another thing I found out too was the pressure plates and the laser tripwires are another thing that will only go on foundations or the ground. So you can't. I was going to put a pressure plate here you could step on and the door would open for a few seconds and you could go through, but yeah, that did not work out. So I didn't have any budget to put anything in here, but again, this would be kind of like a safe room where you could store weapons and stuff like that. Then I put another keypad here. So with this pad, you can either just open the door and leave it open, or you can enter the code, and the door will open for a few seconds and then close again. So that's pretty much this build. Still keep wanting to call them settlements from like what they were in Fallout 4, but this is this camp build. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you like Fallout build videos. Like I said, I've got quite a few Fallout 4 settlement builds and starting to get a few camp builds up. And it's time for me to move on to the next camp, see what I can do. Like I said, I'm going to try to do the fortress one. Actually, I was looking for a flat space to put the fortress build when I found this tower and ended up building the tower. So I'll see you in the next one with another build. Riff Raff out.